second and third periods? Because it seemed like you controlled play those two periods.
Yeah, certainly, there's it's such an emotional roller coaster, not only from game to game, but within the game. And really liked our start again tonight. And the second period there, and that naturally happens, that you're not going to control a game for 60 minutes. So usually if the home team comes out, dominates the first, the visitor team usually responds, which they did in the second. And we just talked in the intermission about, sticking together and faced a little bit of adversity there, being down, and to go out and lay it on the line, made some adjustments to some lines. And, I certainly felt that we were pushing and was hoping to get the tying goal there. And then overtime, much the same. You could just kind of feel it, and certainly, obviously, a little bit of a series changer there for us getting the split after losing last night.
I feel like Juice's goal gave you a lot of momentum. It seemed that way going to the overtime as well.
Yeah, and we've talked a lot about the power play here recently, and I liked the power play tonight there. I thought we had good movement. We made some adjustments on the units as well, and to see that one go in there hopefully gives the power play some confidence here going forward as well, because they're playing extremely aggressive on their penalty killing, not only up ice on their forecheck, but in the D zone, coming at us pretty hard and forcing us to make quicker plays. And we talked a lot about that before the game on the power play, about better support and almost trying to have a 5-on-5 mentality on the power play because they were coming so hard on us. So it was nice to see the power play get a little bit of reward there tonight.
You changed some things up on lines. End of the day, how did it pan out in your eyes, what you did tonight?
Well, our center ice depth, and we've got some kids that are available, but sometimes it's tough to scratch guys that you've been with for a year or two, or even some third-year guys. And Walker, and Stevenson and Barber down the stretch when we were fighting for a playoff spot, and even the Lehighs, when I had them together, they were our best line. So I just felt in the third we were going to have to probably go down to 3 lines there, and we had a mismatch a little bit because ultimately we went down to 3 centers there, and I put some lines together that have been having some success for us in the playoffs and down the stretch as well. So it certainly panned out in terms of some rhythm and some good chances and some momentum as the period progressed.
Borders seemed like he was been snake bitten his last few weeks from the points, and how nice was it to see him get that goal?
Yeah, absolutely. And what's he got? 3 points tonight, I think. So certainly broke out in a great way. And since he's joined the organization, I don't think he's won 6 straight games with a point. And we just tweaked the lines a little bit to start the game. I thought we'd get a little bit of a workman's mentality on his line with Ryan Bourque. I thought Ryan Bourque was excellent tonight, and that's the reason I just flipped him a little bit, got him up there, and thought just have a little bit more of a worker on that line in terms of not so much skill, and it certainly worked out, and Borky's game, Chris Bourque's game got better and better as the game went on. So down the stretch there, when I went to 3 lines, I went back to that original line, and I felt Boyder was really going there, trying to get him some extra shifts as well.
Is there a better commitment to getting traffic in front of McIntyre and trying disrupting him?
Yeah, we definitely talked about that prior to the game. I felt last night from the bench and even watching the game last night and this morning on video that every time he made a save, I just seen that big body, right? So usually on the bench, if you're having good traffic and getting to the net, you'll be like, geez, I can't believe you've seen that, or how'd that not go in? But that didn't happen last night. And both our goals tonight, now I haven't seen the replay of the winner yet, but the first goal, Ryan Bourque did a great job in front, and there was double traffic there, the 2 layers, I believe, on the first goal, and Walker did an outstanding job. I felt between Walker and their defensemen, I didn't feel that McIntyre seen the tying goal either.
Their aggressive PK, does that afford you some different opportunities on the power play to take advantage of?
I think so. We've got some such great skill, and we broke the numbers down on our power play over the course of this season that our success was better against teams that came at us very hard because we were able to make the quick plays, but we were just playing a little bit slow in the power play, and consequently, last night we just, they were winning the battles because we weren't able to make the plays fast enough. And I thought tonight it was much better that way. You're not going to score on every power play, but at least create some momentum. I thought the first one in that first period created momentum for us 5-on-5, and then obviously that tying goal, which was something we needed.
I feel like every couple months we talk about Chris achieving another milestone. He's the all-time playoff assist leader in the entire league now. Him creating those chances for you, In those big 2 moments, in those final 2 goals, how important is his presence in those moments?
Well, I think that Chris has certainly had a great career, and we've seen a lot of great stuff from him over the years, going back to before I even came here. And he just continues to, when the game is on the line, he raises his game, and that's what you need from not only your leaders but your best players. And he was able to make plays on the second and third goal tonight to help us win. And it's not always perfect, and no player is perfect in terms of how they play the game. But sometimes you've got to finagle lines and do some different things to not only get guys going, but create some momentum swings offensively. So I had them all over the map a little bit tonight, but I thought him and Walker and Gaisley could, and they did a good job early, but then as the game went on, I certainly felt Boyder and went back to that original line, and they got the game winner. Good? Okay, thanks. See you in 10 days.